Hi, you're welcome to today's tutorial. If you missed yesterday's tutorial, make sure you go and catch up so that you understand how we got here. Now I am going to actually create this in 4 different places. I mean 4 different places. So just duplicate this into 4. How do I do that? Make sure you place it on top of your cardboard or whatever kind of material you want to use for your pattern. I'm going to duplicate it. So I'm going to do this 3 times. All right, now I have actually duplicated it and we have 4. Now the process of actually creating this pattern goes this way. Don't forget that we have one on this particular side, we have one going this way, and we have another one going this way, another one going this way. So let's start with the one that is by the side here. Let's start with it. So this is going to be here, and then you are going to pick the second one, let it overlap themselves and come down here. I'm sure you can see what I have. So this has already positioned the side for you, and it's perfectly okay like this. Now I need you to know that if you want the width of yours to be wider than 1 inch, you can decide to do that. It does not matter. However, you can actually, you see what we have. This is what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is overlapping themselves here. I'm going to hold it down here and apply my adhesive there, then place it again. That's what I'm going to do to that one. Yes, let's leave that one. Let me apply the adhesive so that we can actually continue. All right, now for the one on this other side, this is what we're going to be doing. For the one on this other side, don't forget that this one is actually going to, let me fix this one first so that it will be easy for us to locate. Don't forget this one is here. It's going to be here. Then we are going to be having this one coming over here. I have applied my adhesive so that we can hold it perfectly well. So this one is here. And this one is here. Can you see what we have? So arrange it in such a way that it will look perfectly okay by the time you remove. I'm sure you can see this. So what I'm going to do now is, so this is what it looks like here. I'm going to try to cuff it here, like cuff it in a bit, cuff it right in here, then trim. Can you see? Can you see what it looks like? So you can see what this look like on this side. So this same one is what we are going to duplicate on this other side, and it will be here this way. Can you see it? It's the same thing that will be here. So this is what we have here. So let's quickly run a check. This is the one I created earlier. So this one is going to be here. I'm just using this to hold it so that we'll be able to understand what to do when we want to create our own. This is this one here. So I duplicated the other one. I duplicated it to have this side. So this one too will be at the back. So we have held it down this way. This is what it looks like. So now when we want to create this part, don't forget that this one is going down this way, and this is going down this way by the side here. That's where this one is going to be slotted in. Now, so that this will not disturb us, let me try to hold this down at the back using my paper tape. So you can see I've held that down. So this one is coming down to this side, while the second one too is coming down that same side. I'm sure you can see what I have. So with this in mind, you can actually use that to position what you have right here. You understand? So you know that it's going to overlap themselves right there. Arrange it well. sure you can see that. So you hold it down, and at the same time, just like what we did initially, apply your adhesive, you know, at that point, and then try to hold it together, and then we begin to cuff it again. Just a little cuff. So at this point, we are going to go ahead and place this right here. So you can see that I just used that tape to hold it together. So we are still going to try to also hold this together here. So that's for that part. Now for the other part, it's going to go right in here, and it has to come out. It's going to come out on top of it. That's how the design looks like. So this one too. So here it's tearing, oh, it's tearing, oh. So maybe I'll have to remove this a bit so that it will be easy for me to pass it over. So this one goes in here, and on this other side, this also comes this way. So this is here, this will go this way, and this will go this way. Now let me adjust it. It's supposed to be here. This is supposed to be here. Why this comes here? So this one is coming to this side. I'm sure you can see what we have. So practically, you can actually use those A-line kind of pattern to create several other patterns. What you have right here, for example, you can use it to create an open toe design. If I remove this and I remove this, I can use just these two to create an open toe design. If you want me to actually use that one to create an open toe design, I want you to go to the comment section and comment open toe design, and I will use just these two to create an open toe design that you can outrightly use for an open toe simple heel design or slipper design. All right, I believe with this is slow and gentle enough for us to work with. So I believe now somebody will be asking, in case I don't have a shoe last, will I be able to do this? Yes, you can do this actually. It's just that you need somebody who's very patient to actually sit for you to align it with their feet. And you can sit it and align it with your feet. There's no problem with that one. You can decide to wear socks. Yes, wear a socks, a mate of socks for the leg you want to work with. get paper tape. By the time you use paper tape to hold this pattern on top of your feet, it will stay there. You understand? So first of all, cut all of the straps first. You understand? So that you'll be able to position this part, the one right side first. Place your paper tape, like I post paper tape on that your socks on your feet. Place it this way. Duplicate what you got here on the other side and place it just like I did. Yes, under your foot with paper tape, it will stay. It's socks now, and it's paper tape, it will stay. So with that, you should be able to create your own. Now, I need you to know that if you would love to see more of this and you would love to be part of our weekend class, our community, you can actually let us know in the comment section. We are starting the class May 1st and it's 3,500 naira. So please, if you would like to join us, let me know in the comment section. I would like to join your weekend shoemaking class. So somebody was asking me, is the weekend class, is it a kind of class where you learn everything in 1 month? No, please. I am not actually a magician. What I do is make it simple for you. So what we do is design like this. I teach you how to cut it like I have just taught you. Then we'll go to how do I create the patterns? How do I place it on leather? I go to, okay, how do I lace it on top of my sew? What do I do to make it, perfect? And then at the end of the day, I will get a neat finishing like this. And somebody will be willing to actually pay me for what I have created. So if in a weekend we can successfully create this, or 2 weekends, I successfully teach you how to create this. What do you think if you can actually create silver, gold, black, red, maybe pink, and you have them in different sizes, and you decide to actually follow the steps that I'm going to be teaching you in the class on how to get your first 7 customers, how you're going to do that. Follow the step and then see what is going to happen thereafter. So thank you for joining me today, and I'm still your shoemaking mate, is a tutor. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.